Welcome to this installment of the Akron Brass instructional video series. Today we will be discussing the Universal 2 Advanced Monitor Control System setup programming options. During this educational video, we will learn how to set up the basic position feedback options, including zeroing the position sensors and setting the rotation and elevation soft travel limits. This applies only to monitors that have the absolute position feedback option. Starting with system power off, setup mode is entered by pressing and holding the stream switch on a connected control device. This can be a toggle switch, rocker switch, or a push button, depending on the device being used. After the switch is pressed and held in the stream position, apply system power and continue to hold the stream switch for approximately 3 seconds. After a few seconds, the system status LED will begin to blink slowly. This indicates that the setup mode has been entered successfully. If the control device does not have a status LED, an output for the system status is available from pin number 7 of the U2 vehicle interface connector J1, which can be wired to a separate indicator. Setup parameters consist of a two-part blink code consisting of 1, 2, or 3 short blinks, followed by a pause, then another series of short blinks, ending with a pause, then repeating. The available blink codes are shown here. Only the parameters applicable to the particular monitor being programmed will appear. When setup mode is entered, you are at the top of the parameter list, and the LED is blinking one slow blink approximately every 3 seconds. Momentarily pressing the stream switch will move you to the next item in the setup parameter list, in this case, the right soft limit. And the LED will blink one short blink, pause, and another short blink, then a long pause. The code will repeat after the long pause as long as you remain at this parameter. If a remote position indicator will be used with the monitor, it is important to set the 0 point of the position sensors. To move to the 0 position sensors parameter, press and release the stream switch 5 more times. To set the 0 position, move the monitor using the right, left, up, and down controls so that it is pointing straight ahead and level with respect to the front of the vehicle. When the monitor is in the desired position, press and release the fog switch, and this will save the 0 position of the sensors. When the fog switch is pressed, the current setup parameter will be saved, and the next setup parameter in the list will become active. At this point, the position sensors have been zeroed and the Restore Factory Defaults parameter is active. You can now go back to the top of the list to begin setting the soft travel limits. To get back to the beginning of the parameter list, you can press and release the stream switch the appropriate number of times, or turn power off, then press and hold the stream switch and reapply power to re-enter setup mode at the top of the list. After you navigate back to the top of the parameter list, press and release the stream switch once to select the right soft limit parameter. While the right soft limit parameter is active, move the monitor to the desired right travel limit using the right switch on the control device. When this desired limit is reached, press and release the fog switch to save this position. After pressing the fog switch, the right limit is saved and you will be advanced to the next parameter in the list, which is the left soft limit. The LED will be blinking the code 1-2. Move the monitor to the desired left limit using the directional controls and save the limit by pressing fog. Repeat this process for up and down soft limits. When finished, turn power off, then turn power back on without holding any switches to enter normal operation mode. The monitor should now move within the soft limits that have just been programmed. This concludes this installment of advanced feature programming for the Universal 2 control system. To find product specifications, drawings, instructions, and more for the Universal 2 controller, please visit akronbrass.com and enter 6032 or Universal 2 in the search box. Thanks again for being an Akron Brass customer.